The story takes place in the small town of Macomb, Alabama. It is the 1930s, during a time of poverty and hard lives. People in Macomb live simply, but they are also divided. Racism, class, and old traditions guide much of daily life. The story is told through Scout Finch, a young girl. She looks back at her childhood with honesty and clarity. Scout lives with her brother Jem and their father Atticus. Their mother died when Scout was very young. Calpurnia, their black housekeeper, helps raise the children. Atticus Finch is a lawyer, respected for his honesty and calm. He teaches Scout and Jem to be fair and kind. He tells them to always stand for truth, even when it is hard. Scout is a tomboy, wearing overalls and playing outdoors. She often fights boys at school who tease her. Jem, her older brother, is protective but sometimes bossy. Together, they explore their neighborhood with curiosity. They soon meet Dill, a small boy visiting for the summer. Dill is clever, full of wild stories, and quickly becomes a friend. The three children spend hours playing games together. They act out stories and create adventures in the yard. But their greatest curiosity is the Radley house. It is an old, mysterious house that looks frightening. Boo Radley, a man who never comes outside, lives there. The children invent wild tales about him being dangerous. Scout hears adults whispering strange things about Boo Radley. Some say he stabbed his father with scissors long ago. Others say he is chained inside the house forever. The children both fear and admire Boo in secret ways. They dare each other to touch the Radley gate. But none of them are brave enough to knock on the door. One summer, Dill dares Jem to run up to the house. Jem nervously accepts the challenge, running quickly to touch it. The children scream with fear but nothing happens afterward. Still, their interest in Boo grows deeper every day. Scout begins noticing small gifts left in a tree hole. She finds chewing gum, pennies, and little carvings. The gifts seem to be left for Scout and Jem. They wonder who could be leaving such surprises. Slowly, they guess it must be Boo Radley watching them. The thought frightens but also excites them deeply. One evening, Jem sneaks close to the Radley house again. He leaves his pants behind while running away in fear. Later, Jem quietly returns to get his pants back. To his shock, they are mended and neatly folded. This makes Jem realize Boo is not dangerous at all. Instead, he may be a kind man trapped inside. The children's feelings about Boo begin to change slowly. They start to see him with curiosity rather than fear. Meanwhile, Scout struggles at school with her teacher. Her teacher tells her not to read at home with Atticus. Scout is upset because she loves reading every night. She does not understand why learning should be limited. Atticus comforts her and says education takes patience. He encourages Scout to see things from others' views. As time passes, Jem and Scout grow more aware of Macomb. They see that the town is full of gossip and judgment. Some families are respected while others are looked down upon. Poverty and racism shape the way people treat each other. Atticus warns the children not to judge quickly. He reminds them that true courage is quiet and steady. One winter, Macomb experiences a rare snowstorm. Scout and Jem build a snowman in the yard. They mix dirt with snow to make it stand strong. The children laugh and enjoy the unusual day. Later, a fire breaks out at Miss Maudie's house. The whole town gathers to help put it out. In the confusion, Scout feels a blanket placed on her shoulders. She later learns it was Boo Radley who covered her. This surprises her because Boo acted with silent kindness. The mystery of Boo begins to feel less frightening now. Scout realizes Boo is not a monster after all. He may be lonely but he also cares for them. While the children grow, Atticus takes on a hard case that he is asked to defend a black man, Tom Robinson. Tom is accused of harming Mayella Ewell, a white woman. Most of the town already believes Tom is guilty. They cannot see past their own prejudice and hate. Atticus knows the trial will be difficult but accepts. The children hear whispers and insults about their father. People call Atticus names for defending a black man. Scout gets into fights at school when kids tease her. Atticus tells her to stay calm and not use fists. He says courage is not fighting but standing tall in silence. Scout struggles, but she tries to listen to him. The trial brings tension to the entire town. Jem and Scout notice groups of men talking angrily. One night, Atticus goes to guard Tom at the jail. The children sneak out and follow him quietly. A mob of men gathers, threatening violence against Atticus. Scout bravely speaks to one man and softens the mood. The mob suddenly breaks apart and goes home. Atticus is proud but shaken by how close it was. The children realize the danger their father faces daily. They also begin to see the deep cruelty in people. The trial finally begins in the hot summer courtroom. People from all over Macomb come to watch. The courtroom is divided between white and black citizens. Scout, Jem, and Dill sit in the balcony with others. Atticus presents strong evidence in Tom's defense. He shows that Miela's injuries could not be from Tom. Her father, Bob Ewell, is left-handed and suspicious. Tom's left arm is crippled and cannot be used. Atticus speaks calmly, showing Tom could not be guilty. He argues that Miela was lonely and wanted attention. When caught by her father, she blamed Tom in fear. Atticus says the only crime was Miela's false accusation. But the jury is blinded by racism and hate. Despite clear evidence, they declare Tom Robinson guilty. Jem is heartbroken by the unfair verdict that night. He believed truth and justice would always win. Scout tries to comfort him though she is also sad. Atticus tells them sometimes people refuse to see the truth. He says real courage is fighting even when losing. The children begin to see the world differently. After the trial, Bob Ewell feels humiliated in town. He swears revenge on Atticus and the Finch family. He spits in Atticus's face and makes threats. Atticus stays calm and warns the children not to fear. But Scout and Jem know Bob's anger is dangerous. They worry about what he might do to them. Tom Robinson tries to escape from prison one day. But he is shot and killed while running away. Atticus brings the sad news home with a heavy heart. Scout feels the deep weight of loss and injustice. She realizes that innocence is fragile in this world. The Mockingbird symbol begins to make sense to her. Meanwhile, Aunt Alexandra moves in with the Finch family. She wants Scout to act more like a proper girl. She insists Scout wear dresses and behave politely. Scout resists but slowly learns some lessons of maturity. She begins to see how women carry hidden strength. Even kindness in hardship can be a form of courage. Halloween comes, and the children join a school pageant. Scout wears a large ham costume made of wire and cloth. After the show, Scout and Jem walk home together. The night is dark, and the road feels strange. They hear footsteps following closely behind them. Scout and Jem realize they are not alone. Bob Ewell attacks them in the darkness of the road. Scout's ham costume protects her from serious injury. Jem fights hard but his arm is badly broken. Scout struggles to see through the heavy costume wires. In the fight, another man appears and saves them. Bob Ewell is left dead on the ground. The mysterious man who helped them is revealed. It is Boo Radley, their quiet and hidden neighbor. Scout finally meets him face to face for the first time. She sees he is pale, shy, and gentle in manner. All the stories about him being scary were false. Boo was only lonely and misunderstood all along. Scout leads Boo by the hand into Jem's room. He quietly looks at Jem lying in bed safe. Scout feels grateful for Boo's silent protection. She realizes he was the one leaving gifts. He had been watching over them with kindness. The children had been his secret friends all along. Later, Boo asks Scout softly to walk him home. She agrees and gently escorts him to his porch. Standing there, She imagines life from his point of view. She sees the street, the games, and all the seasons. She realizes Atticus was right about empathy. Understanding others means stepping into their shoes. Back home, Scout reflects on all she has learned. She now knows real courage is quiet and steady. She knows kindness means not judging by looks or gossip. She understands why Atticus called it a sin to kill a mockingbird. Innocent souls like Tom Robinson and Boo Radley were mockingbirds. They were harmed by hatred despite their innocence. Atticus reads to Scout as she falls asleep that night. He whispers that most people are good when truly seen. The Finch family, though shaken, grows stronger from trials. Maycomb remains divided, but Scout carries new wisdom. She knows compassion, justice, and love are true strength. Her childhood ends, but her heart learns to see clearly.